So,
Bush comes from Namibia, deep in the heart of the African bush, amongst the rolling sand dunes and the dry plains. Tired of his singular experience, Bush decided to travel the globe and experience a new life, eventually deciding to settle in the fair Cape in an attempt to enhance his knowledge and find a girl with a killer tan. Mills grew up in a tiny European country called the Netherlands, by some and Holland by many, dominated by clogs and windmills, where he worked in the fields of the family farm and played with the old tractor parts to pass the time. A few years ago he realized he was far too pale and pasty for someone so young, and life is too short to only have experienced flat Dutch scenery. So he went in search of new places and followed the sun. Mills decided there was no better place to start than Africa, but soon discovered that the African sun is never a ginger's best friend. He settled in Cape Town and decided to part ways with the sun for a while, to become a creature of the night. Hopping from place to place, Mills soon discovered that the night had many surprises and wonderful adventures in store for him. But there would always seem to be something missing. Missing home and feeling rather out of place in the big city, Bush would constantly get in trouble for insisting on drinking outside of establishment, so was his longing for the outdoors. One dark and lonely night, Mills bumped into Bush while he was trying to sneak a beer on the pavement outside which he ended up in a split beverage and the first meeting of two soon-to-be best friends. Feeling too terrible for his misdemeanor, Mills coerced Bush inside to make up for it by offering him a cold glass of whiskey. Reluctant at first, Bush felt transformed as the golden nectar hit his lips and this tall foreigner jabbered away in his ear. From that moment on, Mills went everywhere with Bush, teaching him how to tame the city lights, while Bush did his best to help Mills become better acquainted with the sun. After which time they rocked the joint daily and nightly, soon making a name for themselves as Bushmills in the city of Cape Town, preferably celebrating their great times with a smooth glass of Bushmills.